Welcome to this final installment of project management terminology. We will be going all the way from letter S to W. There are no Y or Z definitions. Schedule, project schedule or schedule model. Schedule baseline, approved schedule version, used for comparison to actual results. Schedule compression, shortening schedule, duration without reducing project scope. Schedule data, information for describing and controlling schedule. Schedule forecasts, estimates of project's future based on available information at scheduling. Schedule management plan, plan for developing, monitoring, and controlling the schedule. Schedule model, plan for executing project's activities, including dependencies. Schedule network analysis, identifying start and finish dates for project activities. Schedule performance index, SPI. Schedule efficiency measure, earned value planned value. Schedule variance, SV. Schedule performance measure, earned value minus planned value. Scheduling tool, tool that supports scheduling methods and formats. Scope, products, services, and results provided in a project. Scope creep, uncontrolled expansion of project scope. Scope management plan, plan for defining, developing, and controlling project scope. Secondary risk, risk that arises from implementing a risk response. Self-organizing teams, teams functioning without centralized control. Seller, provider or supplier of products, services, or results. Seller proposals, formal responses to a procurement document. Sensitivity analysis, analyzing potential impact of project uncertainties. Sequence activities, identifying relationships among project activities. Service level agreement, SLA. Contract defining service level expected. Simulation, modeling uncertainties to evaluate potential impact on objectives. Source selection criteria, attributes desired by buyer for seller selection. Specification, precise statement of requirements and essential characteristics. Specification, limits, limits meeting customer requirements for a product or service. Sponsor, provides resources and support, accountable for project success. Sponsoring organization, provides sponsor and funding resources for project. Stakeholder, individual or group affected by project decisions or outcomes. Stakeholder analysis, gathering information on stakeholders and their interests. Stakeholder engagement assessment matrix, compares current versus desired engagement. Stakeholder engagement, plan to involve stakeholders in decision making. Stakeholder register, document identifying project stakeholders. Standard, established document as a model or example. Start date, point in time associated with activity. Start to finish, SF. Successor activity cannot finish until predecessor activity starts. Start to start. SS. Successor activity can't start until predecessor has started. So, narrative description of products, services, or results. Statistical sampling, choosing part of a population for inspection. Successor activity, activity that comes after another in a schedule. Summary activity, group of related schedule activities displayed as a single activity. SWOT analysis, analysis of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Tacit knowledge, personal knowledge that is difficult to articulate and share. Tailoring, determining the appropriate combination of processes and tools for a project. Team charter, document recording team values, agreements, guidelines, and expectations. Team management plan, describes when, how, and duration team members will be acquired. Technique, define systematic procedure to produce a product or result or deliver a service. Templates, partially complete documents that provide structure for presenting information. Test and evaluation documents, used to determine if product meets quality objectives. Threat, risk that would have a negative effect on project objectives. 3-point estimating, estimating using optimistic, pessimistic, and most likely estimates. Threshold, predetermined value of a measurable variable that requires action if reached. T&M, hybrid contract containing aspects of both cost reimbursable and fixed price contracts. TCPI, measure of cost performance required to meet a specified goal. Tolerance, quantified description of acceptable variation for a quality requirement. Tool, something tangible used in performing an activity to produce a product or result. Tornado diagram, used in sensitivity analysis to compare relative importance of variables. Total float, time and activity can be delayed without delaying finish date, violating a constraint. Trend analysis uses mathematical models to forecast future based on historical results. Trigger condition, event or situation that indicates risk is about to occur. Unanimity, agreement by everyone in the group on a single course of action. Update, modification to any deliverable, project plan component, or project document. Validate scope, formalizing acceptance of completed project deliverables. Validation, assurance that a deliverable meets the needs of the customer and stakeholders. Variance, quantifiable deviation from a known baseline or expected value. Variance analysis, determining cause and degree of difference between baseline and actuals. VAC, projection of budget deficit or surplus. Variation, actual condition that is different from expected condition in the baseline plan. Verification, evaluation of whether product complies with requirement or imposed condition. Verified deliverables, project deliverables confirmed for correctness through quality control. Virtual teams, team who fulfill their roles with little or no time spent meeting face-to-face. Voice of the customer, used to provide deliverables that reflect customer feedback. WBS dictionary, document providing detailed information about each WBS component. What if? Scenario analysis. Evaluating scenarios to predict their effect on project objectives. Work breakdown structure, WBS. Hierarchical decomposition of total scope of work. Work package, the lowest level of a work breakdown structure, WBS. Work performance data, raw observations and measurements during project work. Work performance, information, analyzed, work performance data, work performance reports, documented representations of work performance information. Thanks for joining me on this long journey. I hope you have enjoyed it so far. Remember to like and subscribe. I will see you next time.